Today I'm going to be sparring Gian, a Filipino
guy. I'm a Filipino guy.
Filipino guy. Me too, actually. Me, a Kenjutsu practitioner, is going to spar a Filipino martial arts master?
Practitioner.
Probably going to get my beat. We're going to be using steel swords today. He's going to be using 2 steel short swords, and I'm going to be using a katana. Who's going to win? Guess we'll have to find out.
Let's find out.
All right.
Let's go. Okie dokie, so we're doing this, huh? Okay. I've not done anything like this before. This is interesting. I'll be using 2 German Rugers.
Yeah.
Which feel like Pinutis or even Ginuntings. Against Katana.
You gonna fight with no coffee, Paulo?
I've already had like 4 cups. So
Dang, it's like still the morning.
I think I'll be okay.
This is gonna slip around the neck, just like that, and that's gonna make sure you don't get stabbed in the throat.
That's kind of important.
Very important. Don't forget your gorget, guys.
Pretty good.
It's good?
All right, I'm representing all Filipinos and all Filipino martial artists, by the way. So if we lose, it means we suck against Japanese sword
It
fighting.
means that the katana is the superior
It's
weapon
superior, right?
in every single way.
Yeah. Not that I suck, nothing like that. All right. I think it's really cool that we're exploring like this, man.
Me too.
Yeah. I hope people learn something from it, but not take it too seriously. You know what I mean? Ah! Let's go.
All right.
Wait, just one?
Just one, yep. Just one. We're only gonna aim for the front leg. I won't aim for back leg or anything.
Remember this moment, because what I just said is an absolute lie that comes back to haunt myself and GN much later.
Let's see what happens. All right.
Next step, we got the claustrophobic helmet. Sorry, Paulo.
Let's go, buddy. I'm gonna keep my classic headgear on.
Oh yeah, that's how they know who you are.
Oh baby, let's go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Last but not least, we gotta protect your delicate fingers. So those are gonna go all the way in. They're gonna change the way you do fight a little bit because there's some mobility issues.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Double tap? Sure. All right. Oh shit! Oh. All right.
Was that okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Good. That was, I think it was yours. I think you blocked that.
I think I did.
Jeez.
That
was really good.
That was cool. All right. Holy shit! I gotta move.
Your blocks are good.
What?
Your blocks are good.
Oh, I think my arm got contacted for sure. Oh, this is so much fun, dude! Holy shit! Oh, you caught me.
Only gonna aim for the front leg. I won't aim for back.
Ah!
Oh, that was your other leg. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
Oh, wait.
I thought it was your other leg.
I will not present that lead.
That was all my fault. I said not there was no pads.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Ah.
Here. Oh, close. Nice, got right here. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Woo.
Double.
Double.
Oh, all right.
You got me here too, right?
Yeah, I got you in the head. Yo, that was intense. What did you think?
I loved it, man.
Yeah?
I mean, I was trying to execute primarily double stick techniques. Doing it with those double messers, that was really interesting. You know, I wasn't as mobile as I wanted to be. I couldn't utilize a lot of the tactics that I would normally be using. But I think that makes sense because I'm not fighting another stick fighter.
Right.
As a sword guy, I had to be a little bit more cautious. I really loved how it got me to, and we had these moments where we were almost completely still, you know, where typically for a Filipino martial artist, we would be moving around a lot.
In our system, we don't typically fight two weapons. It's usually a katana versus another katana, or maybe a spear, which is pretty hard as well. But there are many Kenjutsu systems out there that do focus on the use of two swords, usually the wakizashi, which is like the size of your ruger, and in the long sword, the katana in one hand. I have a feeling that if any of the masters of the two-handed systems were to see or interact with a Filipino martial artist using those two weapons, they would probably have a ton of respect and be like, hey, there's crossover, right? There's crossover.
Right.
Same thing with a Filipino martial artist looking at stuff like Nitoryu, which uses two swords. You would probably see the similarities and be like, I know that stance.
Right.
You know?
And I mentioned this off camera, and I think your viewers may identify this too, where I think you were giving me a little bit like too much respect. I felt in danger a lot of the times, and I was like, this guy's gonna do a jab or a snap cut. I don't know. I hope you weren't taking it easy on me.
No, not at all.
I certainly felt like there were moments where I'm like, oh, I just got away from where I could have gotten hit. I shouldn't have done that.
There's some really close calls that happen there. The thing is, I'm so used to fighting a what I would call like a single plane, right? I know that the weapon is on a single plane. So when we do these techniques, I'm using like a block up high, and it's because I assume I'm already controlling the line. But then your other sword just came over and hit me every single time. And the Rugers are smaller, right? So I assume I have the reach advantage, I have the leverage advantage with two hands. But where I would say that the two hands have advantage is the fact that you can actually move one line off, whereas I'm kind of locked, right?
Well, I'm locked too, as I found out, with a shin cut to my exposed leg. No, I'm just joking. As you were saying that, I was thinking about something else. When I stick fight, double stick or single stick, I have a very reckless, explorative, risk-taking style, right? And I don't think that was your mentality as a Kenjutsu practitioner, because doesn't a lot of your ethos, it's like that one moment in time.
So for most of it is, but in our style, in Shin Moretsu Ryu, we actually believe that it takes more than one cut to finish the fight, which is opposed to most of the Iaido, which is where they're doing the kata and everything, where everything is very focused on one set of movements. Shin Moretsu Ryu it literally means true ferocity style, and it is a very barrage-y kind of thing.
I see.
Now, the reason why I wasn't that way with you is because I had no idea how to fight two weapons. So,
I see.
And every single time I did do it, I was punished for it. I'd come in and start, and as soon as I would go for that second cut, that second sword would hit me. And I'd be like, I can't move in. So what I had to do, my strategy for you was to allow you to begin the barrage, to give you the air room and find the vulnerabilities and time it. And I only got it like maybe 2 or 3 times because you were just so fast with getting the other hand in the next position. So if you watch the footage, you'll see that I tried to do 2 or 3, and there was one where we had like a perfect exchange where it was like 1, 2, and we both blocked. Right. So like your instinct to like get all those planes covered, I think even subconsciously, like it shows, you know?
That's really cool. And another thing I want to share with you is I was really fearful of whenever you had any kind of a compressed guard.
Why is that? I want to know.
Well, we're fighting with weapons of different lengths, and I'm unfamiliar with how somebody might fight with a katana, so I don't know your true range when you're compressed. When you're out here, I have some idea, right? But when you're out here or whatever it was, whenever it was compressed,
here,
I was like, okay, is he loading up to spring? I have to take account for this, and this. So I'm like, okay, am I safe at this range? So that was boggling my mind. So I think, and this is why I said I really enjoyed that it kind of slowed down my risk-taking, reckless approach a little bit, because I did not want to fall into that range trap where it was just like all of a sudden, boom, I get smashed. So that was really interesting for me.
I honestly felt the same way. I see a load up of your type, and I'm like, I have no idea what this ends up being. It's also two variables, and two weapons.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, I'll block one.
Yeah.
The other one, and it was exactly what I thought. I got hit every single time I tried to do a single action.
Right.
Got hit. So then I was like, all right, I need to avoid more. I need to see what you look like when you're doing this.
Another thing is when you were presenting your weapon, when you weren't in a compressed guard, I thought I could just knock it away and then enter with the other one. But it was a lot heavier than I thought it would be. And also your recovery from those redirections were incredible. So I tried it once or twice and I'm like, nope, it's not just I get to knock his sword out of the way to open up mine, because that recovery speed and into the next cut was way faster than I thought I would have to deal with. So
it's something that we teach in both HEMA and Kenjutsu, in our Kenjutsu system, is when someone does try to do what we call a sword beat, when they beat, is to use it to just generate the next cut.
Yeah.
So instead of being like boom and it gets knocked, which is a legit technique, if you have a very strong cut to a blade, it can give you the reactionary gap you need to like move in and hit.
Yeah.
But if you're someone who's like, I'm expecting it, I already know it's happening,
right,
and you just allow it to be turned into something else. Now, it doesn't always work. Like sometimes people are so fast that like they hit and it just immediately tap. For the most part, if someone knocks my blade, I try not to fight it. I try to just kind of move with it and go.
Yeah, that was a thing to deal with for sure. You know, I think traditional martial arts in general, there's still to this day a resistance to cross-train and have these different experiences.
Yeah.
I would really recommend for Filipino martial arts practitioners, or even instructors most especially, to touch hands and take up opportunities like this whenever it's offered. When you offered it to me, I was like, hell yeah. And I had sparred, you know, HEMA guys before, but under a Filipino martial arts context.
I see.
So it was kind of like the reverse of what we were kind of doing here, in a way, because there's a lot of play. Filipino martial arts, German swords, you know, Filipino guy in Virginia, Kenjutsu, but also HEMA. There was a lot in play.
Yeah.
So it was a super enriched experience for me. And I think, you know, when I get back home on that plane, I'm going to be watching that footage a lot and just kind of reverse engineering, you know, moments of failure that I've had and moments of successes to go, hey, how can I take what I've learned here and pass it on to my students? But I would recommend having the experience of doing it. Just shed your ego and go.
100%. And I would even say that Kenjutsu is quite gatekeepy and very, very isolated in a lot of regards. People who do Kenjutsu kind of keep it to themselves. They don't really want to make a whole lot of content, and they don't cross-train a whole lot in more traditional dojos that I've seen. But I think the same thing. I think that if you want to be a better warrior, if you want to be a better practitioner of the sword, why not fight somebody who is using a different weapon? And I would even say that like there were certain periods of time that samurai were fighting people of different cultures, and maybe of also just unique weapons, right? Even within the Japanese sphere, there were a lot of weapons in Japan that weren't a katana and weren't a spear. But I gained a lot of benefit from fighting you. Number one, because your skill level is very high, at least in my opinion. And two, it is a weapon, even though it is a part of my culture as well. I never fought two short swords like that before. So,
man, if we had extra days, I think we need to do more content like this. Yeah, if you guys want to see more content like that, I guess
subscribe. Yeah,
subscribe and let them know.
If you guys want to see more of GN's content, definitely subscribe to his channel. We're going to be putting it in the link in the description. If you want to see more Katana versus X content, subscribe to our channel. We would love to figure out what the next weapon we should fight is. Maybe a meteor hammer, maybe a flail, who knows. But I'm very big on experimentation, and if you want to learn more about our Kenjutsu system, I'll also provide that link down below. But until next time, man, please come in and let's do this again. Yeah.
All right. That was awesome.